My husband, 54, my Mel, 80, and I, 55, just moved out of state 1,200 miles away. We found the perfect house, 1/2 acre, screened-in patio with saltwater pool and a separate bungalow for my MIL. Prior to selling our old house, but after closing on the new house, my husband had traveled to the new house to do some repairs prior to us moving in. While there, he met several of our new neighbors. One of them told my husband that the previous owner had passed away, and he was heartbroken because they were good friends and very close to his family. Once we moved to the new home, the neighbor stopped in that very night with his wife to say hi and introduce themselves. We were all very tired from the drive down, so my husband told them that we were going to get settled in, but to stop by any time to hang out so we could get to know each other. The following evening, they came by again and went on and on about how the previous owner who had passed away always welcomed them into her home, let them use the pool, let them, or guests of theirs, stay in the bungalow, and followed up all of these stories with pictures of them and their children in our house. I didn't think much of it other than they missed her. Since then, the husband randomly stops by unannounced at any time from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., opening the gate to our backyard and the door to our patio and just sits down and makes himself at home. At times, he'll invite his wife or kids to join him. Sometimes we're in the pool or are having breakfast or winding down to go to bed. One time, my MIL said she was uncomfortable because she had just gotten up, was in her pajamas, and didn't have her teeth in. I mentioned it to my husband, so we started locking the door to the patio. Now, my husband and I are flying back home for my family's reunion. My MIL, who is very independent, has zero issue with staying at home for a few days by herself, but is concerned about the neighbor just stopping by while we're away. I told her to lock the gate while we're away, so he can't just walk into the yard. I told my husband this, and he seemed kind of upset, stating that since he had already told the neighbor to stop by whenever he wanted, he didn't want to be inhospitable and look like a jerk by telling him not to, or by locking the gate. I went behind his back and told her to lock the gate anyway, if that made her feel more comfortable. So who's TA here? My husband for not wanting to appear unneighborly, me for going behind his back about locking the gate while we're away, or our neighbor for taking advantage of my husband's open invitation?